Uh, Membership Director Jennifer, past presidents of this club, and I see Rajesh here, my probably one of the first few speeches after my presidency was in one of them was in your club, and that was also on membership, Rajesh, in 2000, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So Rajesh, very nice to see you again. After so many years, I have seen you now. Ramakrishna is there, and so many of you, your other past presidents, and you have been doing some phenomenal work in district. Of course, you have been a small club, but small really doesn't work in terms of numbers. Small works only in terms of service, and you have been doing tremendous service. So, in that extent, I don't think your club is a small club. And this is a very important point to realize. You know, many times I go, I have traveled all over India, even abroad I have traveled, and they consider a small club as a weak club. And I keep on telling them, it is not the weak club, but it is a club who does not do service. Even if he is a 300-member club, if he doesn't do service, if that club doesn't contribute to service, then yes, that club is a weak club, not the club which is doing such wonderful service projects. So my compliments to Rotary Club Bhandup for this. And we always have a lot of pleasure in coming to all of us in this. We have pleasure coming to your club. And the new members. Rajendra, Jennifer, Biju, Nilesh, Kirti, Benny, Sumit, Arpit, Seema, Subhash, Vaishali, and Maru. Have I missed anybody? No.
One Taranjit Singh has not come.
Maybe
No,
two are there.
there are
Quite a
not
few.
there.
Not come.
Right.
Subhash.
No, Subhash I said. I mentioned Subhash. Welcome to Rotary. I think this is an organization which over a period of years has established itself as somebody said brand name, and it's really a brand name. And why it is a brand name? Because the work that Rotary keeps on doing, the basic foundation work that keeps on doing again and again and again. Some of us, most of us who are in Rotary for quite some time, we are extremely proud of this organization. Why? Let me give an example. In 1944, you know, that was the era of World War. All of us, we know that, right? There's a time when there's a meeting took place in London. Rotary Club of London, it hosted this meeting. And this meeting, there were about 70 odd people present in the meeting. And their agenda was only one. They didn't want war to take place. They wanted peace. So an idea started from that Rotary Club of London meeting. It went on developing, and United Nations was born. The first organization of UN, UNESCO, was born out of that meeting. 28 Rotarians were part of the committee for creation of UNESCO. United Nations was born because of Rotary's idea. So you can imagine the organization that you are coming in has such a tremendous pedigree. Today, if any NGO is an advisory capacity for UN, that's only one, that is Rotary International. We do have what is called as Rotary UN Day. And in that Rotary UN Day, Rotary International World President goes to UN and addresses the audience, comprising of all the nations who are part of UN. This is Rotary. And this is why we are so very proud. Let me give you another example. Only one virus was eradicated in 1979 or 78, smallpox. It was Rotary who thought of eradicating the second virus, polio. You must have heard, 1985 we took the challenge of eradicating polio. We thought in 20 years we'll be doing it. That's taken so much time. More than $1 billion Rotary has pumped in. Today, only two countries are remaining, Pakistan and Afghanistan. Unfortunately, 2 months back, there were 2 or 3 cases in Afghanistan. Hence, the world will not be polio-free for another 4 years. The certification is 3 years. And in this scenario, and I always thought of this, that if at all, and I'm sure in recent future, polio will be eradicated by the world, from the world, saving thousands and lakhs of children every year, then one organization which will be worthy of Nobel Prize, that will be your organization, Rotary International. And I firmly believe it. In fact, many times this organization's suggestion has already gone to the Nobel Peace Committee, Narayan. But so far polio has not been eradicated. So then Rotary will be part of it. So this is another reason why we have Rotary as a great organization, a brand name. And the third one, we have something called as Rotary Foundation. For years together, Rotary Foundation in all 100 million plus charities, Rotary Foundation has been tested, evaluated by an organization called Charity Navigator. And for the last 15 years, it is the 4-star organization, one of the top 10. Last 3 years is the topmost organization. Why? Because again and again they have found that Rotary's administrative cost is minimal, 5%, 7%, 8%. Money that you give to foundation goes to the project that the foundation does. All the money, almost. Compared to UN, 60% goes into administration. If you were to donate to UN or any other CRI or any other organization, administration cost is 50% plus. If you give 1,000 rupees, only 400 rupees will go to the project for which you give. This is a difference. This is a difference between Rotary and other organizations. And that's why I welcome all of you, new members. An organization which you should be proud of. An organization which you will ask others to join. Organization you will tell others that this is my organization, this is why I have joined. And this is where Rotary is the one which creates that impact, that pedestal, the paradigm shift that Rotary keeps on doing again and again. And that's what it's all about. I'm a gynecologist, and every time I'm a very gynecologist, not previously I used to be very busy. We आजकल दो के ऊपर कोई लेता नहीं है, आजकल तो एक ही हो गया. But a gynecologist is very envied lot. Why? Because all other doctors, they don't want pain, and we welcome pain. मेरे पास पेशेंट आती है, उसकी मदर आती है, मुझसे पूछती है, डॉक्टर उसको दर्द नहीं आ रहा. They are tense कि उसको पेन नहीं आ रहा है. They want me to give pain to the patient because it's very unusual. Second unusuality is that all other surgeons, they take something out of the body and throw it off. I take something out of the body and give it back to the patient. So this is something which is very unusual. I'm entirely against the normal flow of doctors. And the third thing is what I always believe is something which is sometimes embarrassing. No, I take credit for somebody else's work. So today I come here to take credit for the work done by all of them as a chief guest. But it's a great thing to be here as a new member. We believe that if a new child comes in this world, it's a hope of the world for future. And if a new Rotarian is admitted in Rotary, it's a hope of Rotary for the future. So you are the hope for us old members to see that in you quality and future of Rotary rests well. And that is what I always believe, that this is what new members are. Of course, what you should do as new members, you are perplexed. Everybody else will be doing so many things. Sneh will announce, you come and to conference, he will say this project is that project is that. My first advice to all of you would be to get integrated into a family of Rotary. You must know each and every member of your club. You must be friendly with them. You must be so friendly that in case you have any trouble, you will just pick up a phone to any other Rotarian and that Rotarian will come. That is a great, great plus for Rotary. And that friendship should be very strong. You know, it is said that if friendship is your weak point, then you are probably the strongest person in this world. You must create this friendship which is your weak point. If you do that, you will enjoy Rotary like nobody's business. So, come participate in club activities, be friendly. Don't go out of your way to do service. Do whatever is comfortable for you and convenient for you, but do it. The second advice is that Rotary is a service organization. It's not a charitable organization, it's a service organization, meaning that we do service for needy community. That's why it is called a service organization. All of us are established. I'm very happy with the quality of members that Rotary Club of Bhandup has inducted. So all of you are very established, all of you are successful in your business. But it's important for you to realize you have to give it back to the society. You know, it was Kabir whose doha says, one of the very nice dohas. He says, ऊंचा हुआ तो क्या हुआ जैसे पेड़ खजूर. ऊंचा हुआ तो क्या हुआ जैसे पेड़ खजूर. पंथी को छाया नहीं, फल लागे अति दूर. Your capacity, your leadership, you must partake, you must share with the community. And that is the crux. That is the crux. Seema, fortunately, she has been my patient. She told me that. I was remembering, I had seen this face somewhere. Many years back, she came and delivered at my hospital. And if you'll realize that as soon as she introduced herself, I said, there's a project there. This is a reflex that every one of you must develop. You must identify a project. New member or old member, you must identify a project and give it to your club president. Let me give an example. How new members are important. You know, in my club, we have this custom that out of 12 board meetings, 6 board meetings, we invite new members. Any 1 or 2 new members, whoever is there. Just many years back, that one new member was sitting in the board. I was sitting as a past president. The president was there. And president said, I want to terminate 2 projects. So I said, which projects you want to terminate? He said, we adopt girl students. We give money for that. They are from villages. But we never go and see the child. So what is the sense of giving money where you have no idea what is happening with that money? With that, I want to terminate that project. And the second project, he said, I want to stop doing tree plantations. Why? Because we go to the villages, we go to any places, we do tree plantations. How many of us go back and see whether the tree is surviving or not? So he said, we spend money, it doesn't make sense to me. If you have no idea, you don't have any feedback from them, I don't want to continue. So new member of sitting, and why I'm specifically telling you a new member? Because see, there is a beautiful principle in Buddhism, Jainism. The principle is Shoshin. What is Shoshin? That a new person has multiple ideas, an expert has very few. Because they already decided these ideas are not working, these are not working, leave them. But a new person has new ideas, different ideas. He is not encumbered by things that, okay, this idea is not working in the past. He's not, he just comes and tells about his idea. So I want all of you to think of this. You are new members, you have ideas. Don't get flustered, don't get bothered, don't get pressured by presidents and past presidents. If you have an idea, come forward and talk about your idea. Doesn't matter whether it works or not, that's a different issue. But creation, and that's the attraction as a new member for us old members, that your ideas are ones which we really love.